Do you know your job inside out, yet still feel nervous the moment you need to speak in a meeting? Are you calm one-to-one, capable with clients, respected in your role, yet noticeably quieter when a room full of people are watching you? And do you leave meetings replaying everything you wish you had said, wondering why it felt so hard when you knew exactly what you wanted to contribute? Welcome back to our channel where we talk about all things relating to anxiety and our mental well-being. In this video, we will be talking about why so many capable, successful professionals feel confident at work but anxious in meetings. Why our mind can suddenly go blank under pressure. How imposter syndrome can quietly shape our career. And most importantly, how we can begin to change it. If this sounds like you, please know you are far from alone. In fact, I've worked with many people who perform brilliantly in demanding careers, yet privately dread meetings, presentations, or speaking in front of more senior colleagues. From the outside, they look totally calm, experienced and confident. But inside their heart is racing, their thoughts are scattered, and they are frustrated with themselves for holding back. And I understand this because I lived it myself for many, many years. My name is Jennifer Roblin. I'm an anxiety specialist and therapist and founder of Better Your Life. I've helped thousands of people overcome anxiety and thrive. And today I want to help you understand why this happens and what you can do about it. So let's start by understanding why this happens. Many people assume anxiety in meetings only affects people who are shy, inexperienced or lacking confidence. And that simply is just not true. Some of the people who struggle most in meetings are among the most capable professionals in the room. They know their subject well. They care about doing things properly. They are thoughtful, intelligent and conscientious. They often communicate brilliantly on a one-to-one basis, but in a meeting room environment, those strengths can sometimes turn against them. Thoughtfulness becomes hesitation. High standards become pressure. Caring deeply becomes fear of getting something wrong in front of others. This is why highly capable people can contribute far less than they are fully capable of. So why do meetings trigger such anxiety so strongly? Meeting rooms are often combine multiple pressures at once. There may be hierarchy, strong personalities, politics, time pressure, comparison, uncertainty, and the feeling that we need to sound smart quickly. Even if nobody is intentionally intimidating us, our nervous system may still read the room as socially risky. Our brain is trying to keep us safe. We're using a Stone Age brain to navigate the 21st century workplace. Thousands of years ago, being judged, rejected, excluded, or lowering our status in a group could threaten our survival. Belonging to that tribe mattered. Visibility carried risk. Today, nobody is chasing us with a spear in the boardroom, yet our nervous system can still react as though social threat equals real danger. That is why for many, suddenly we start to scan faces for clues, overthink what to say, wait for the perfect moment, feel our heart racing, stay quiet, then think of the perfect answer later when we're in the car or at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, nothing is wrong with you. Your nervous system is trying to protect you using an old survival blueprint. And the good news is this response can be changed. Now, let's talk about why your mind goes blank. This is one of the most frustrating parts of meeting anxiety. You know the answer, you know your subject. Then somebody asks for your point of view and suddenly your brain feels empty. When our nervous system senses threat, it prioritises protection over performance. Breathing becomes shallower, muscles tighten, adrenaline rises. The thinking part of our brain becomes less available because the survival system is taking over. So it's not that you're not capable. It is not that you do not belong there. It is a temporary stress response. Now, that understanding alone can be life-changing because many people misread anxiety symptoms as proof that they are failing, when actually it is simply their nervous system being overprotective. And if you swing between feeling clear one moment and foggy the next, you may want to download our Window of Tolerance workbook. It helps explain why we can feel calm, capable and steady one moment, then frozen, overwhelmed or disconnected the next. It's a how-to guide yourself back to balance. And if you're not sure, just pop on over to the description and you'll find it there, along with lots of other free resources. Now, I want to share something personal because I worked in the city for over 30 years in a high-pressure professional environment where visibility, confidence and credibility mattered. From the outside, I looked successful. I built teams, I held senior responsibilities and I progressed well in my career. But privately, I experienced debilitating anxiety, self-doubt and imposter syndrome. There were times I would step back from chairing meetings or giving presentations and offer the opportunity to members of my team. Now, sometimes that was good leadership, but if I'm completely honest, sometimes anxiety was quietly making those decisions for me. I wanted to avoid those situations. And this is how subtle avoidance can be. It often disguises itself as being helpful or strategic while keeping us safely hidden. And this is one of the reasons I care so deeply about helping professionals now. I know what it feels like to look capable on the outside while battling anxiety on the inside. And I also know that change is possible. So let's just talk about imposter syndrome because this is often linked to anxiety. Many professionals assume imposter syndrome means believing that we are a fraud. However, in reality, it often shows up much more gently. It can look like discounting praise, magnifying mistakes, assuming confident colleagues know more than we do, feeling we need every answer before we speak, believing one uncertain moment will expose us. We compare our inner doubt to other people's outer confidence and assume we are the only ones struggling. But that is rarely true. Some of the most diligent, thoughtful and talented people carry imposter syndrome heavily. Now, before we go further, if this is helping you, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. It really does help us reach more and more people who are struggling with anxiety and needs support right now. Now let's look at what keeps this pattern going. Well, it's avoidance. Avoidance gives short-term relief. If we stay quiet, let others lead, skip the networking event or keep our camera off on a call, we feel calmer in the moment, but our nervous system learns the wrong lessons. It learns that silence keeps us safe. So next time, speaking up feels even harder. Confidence drops. Our world gets smaller. Opportunities go to people who are simply more visible, not necessarily more capable. This is why anxiety can quietly affect career progression for years. Now, I want to share some practical strategies that can help you feel calmer and speak up more confidently. Number 1, speak early. The longer we stay quiet, the bigger the impact of speaking up can feel. Aim to say something small in the first few minutes. It could be just an agreement, a question or a short observation. Early action reduces pressure. Number 2, aim to be useful, not perfect. Many anxious professionals wait until they have the perfect contribution. Instead, focus on adding value. Useful beats perfect every time. Number 3, use the out breath. Before you speak, breathe out slowly and soften your shoulders. A longer exhale helps calm our nervous system and steady the voice. Number 4, prepare key points, not scripts. If you script every word like I used to do, it can feel more like a performance. Instead, prepare 3 key points and trust your knowledge. Number 5, reframe adrenaline. A racing heart does not always mean danger. Often it means energy, readiness and activation. Your body is preparing you, not betraying you. Number 6, stop comparing yourself to other people. Speaking often does not equal wisdom. Quiet competence is still competence. Some of the most respected people in the room speak less, but when they do, they actually say so much more. Number 7, build evidence afterwards. After each meeting, write down one thing that you did well, one contribution you made, and one fear that did not actually happen. This helps us to retrain our anxious mind. Number 8, build confidence outside of work. When our whole identity rests on career performance, meetings feel enormous. Confidence becomes stronger when we also come from relationships, hobbies, health, creativity, and meaning that is outside of a work context. And if overthinking after your meeting is your biggest challenge, then you might wish to download the Circle of Control and Influence workbook that is also over in the description. It teaches you how to stop wasting energy on replaying things that you cannot change and refocus on what is actually within your control. Now, these strategies are useful, but if this pattern has followed you for years, there may be deeper roots underneath it. Earlier experiences, identity beliefs, nervous system conditioning, old fears around judgement or visibility. That is where the deeper work can be transformational. Because often the real issue is not learning how to speak in meetings, it's helping the nervous system feel safe being seen. And once that shifts, everything can change. One of the things I see most often is people waiting to feel confident before they allow themselves to be visible. But many are already respected more than they realise. They're already capable, they're already good enough. The real work is often helping our nervous system catch up with the truth of who we already are. So if you do recognise yourself in this video, please know that this is very common and it is highly changeable. You do not need to keep shrinking yourself in rooms where you do belong. You do not need to let old patterns decide how visible you are. If you would like support, my name's Jennifer Roblin. I'm from Better Your Life and I help professionals get to the root cause of anxiety so they can feel calmer, more confident and more like themselves. Again, you can download a free introductory call using the link in the description and in the comments below. We work with clients all across the UK and beyond. So let me ask you, do you feel confident one-to-one but anxious in meetings? Please do go ahead and share your experience in the comments below. Your story may well help somebody else feel less alone. And if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe and share it with somebody who needs it. Take care for now and remember you don't need to struggle alone. Now is the right time to take back control and free yourself from those anxious thoughts. So thank you very much for watching. Bye for now and see you on the next video.